Hello, this is Lisa Hood here from P&G Innovation Design Singapore. I'm going to be talking about how our work designing consumer packaged goods has evolved as consumers discover, purchase, and connect with our brands and products online. I will be sharing some fun Singapore case studies and learnings our team has had along the way as we design for Phygital, physical and digital experiences. So, how has product design in consumer packaged goods evolved? Historically, we had been designing for physical retail. Essentially, our main competitors were other companies able to buy shelf space in the same product aisle. And more often than not, our consumers would be making their purchase decisions in seconds as they walk through the aisle of products grouped in the same product category. But now the competitive landscape has changed. Consumers no longer just select products from the physical shelf. They discover, search, connect, and make purchase decisions in seconds from global digital platforms where commerce, entertainment, social interaction, and opinion merge. Designing products for a local, physical retail shelf context has forever changed now that consumers are engaging with brands from all over the world, connecting anytime, anywhere on their mobile devices. Essentially, standing out from competition in consumer packaged goods is no longer driven by share of shelf and physical availability of product, but instead share of mind space, connection, and meaning. With the constant stream of digital content across multiple platforms, it can frankly be overwhelming for our consumers. A question we as designers ask ourselves is how can we stand out and provide an experience worth engaging in this swipe right world? What do I mean by this? A perfect example of vying for attention in a swipe right world is the dating app Tinder. In just a few seconds or a couple of images, maybe a few words, you have to assess and make a decision. Is this person all about business, a rebel? Do they fit what I am looking for? Invoking an almost gut reaction. It's similar for product design. Again, in those few seconds that a consumer is introduced to your product, does the visual, the message, the emotion you invoke drive desire? That swipe right, I want to understand more. So previously, a huge part of our role in physical product design was in creating superior, high-quality product and packages. But with the evolution of Phygital experience, we now work between physical and digital to bring a greater depth of multi-sensorial storytelling to evoke instantaneous engagement with our innovations. I'm going to share a couple of Singapore R&D design case studies to bring to life how consumer product experience, expanding across physical and digital realms, has evolved our design process and, most importantly, enabled experimentation, more engaging product storytelling, and feedback loops. It's an exciting time to be a designer. Starting with experimentation, this is a really fun story. Back a few years ago, we had a group of designers, researchers, scientists who were relatively new to the company, who took it on themselves to start a passion project. They were meeting every Friday afternoon at the close of the week. Observing what was happening digitally and looking to our younger, digitally native consumers, the team saw a huge innovation opportunity. Keenly observing Instagram, ASMR, and endless slime videos with people creating and making their own products and stories, the team was convinced that there was a growing desire for people seeking tangible and tactile experiences. So they posed a question. How could we make our haircare product Insta-worthy and engaging? Essentially, the team used inspiration from what they were seeing in the digital world to inspire physical product design. I'm skipping weeks of Fridays with the team playing in the labs and physically prototyping. But once they had developed a compelling, tactile product hair care solution, they created this pitch video. They presented this to internal management to gain excitement, to officialize their passion project as a real product experiment. So as the project grew in support, the team expanded. Product and packaging went through rounds of design, and eventually the Play brand expression was crafted, working with our commercial colleagues in China. Play was sold direct to consumer via a mini store, bypassing the complexities of physical retail. The founder team was able to communicate directly with consumers and be inspired by how they interacted with and engaged with this playful, experiential hair care innovation. I'm showing a few clips of content made by consumers. Being a digital-first new brand, the team was able to continually learn, pivot, and adapt their product launch experiment from the continual feedback loops they were getting from real consumers. To me, Play is a really great example of experimentation, where physical product innovation was both inspired and enabled by digital experience. The next area I want to talk about that physical digital has fully enabled is product design storytelling. And this has been a significant evolution for our design team in R&D as we bring in digital designers and digital skill sets to augment our traditional focus on industrial design. This is another P&G case study of a new skincare brand designed and incubated here in Singapore as part of our GrowthWorks Lean Innovation program. IO Skin is a potent, simple, and clean skincare solution designed to address skin stress and fit the lifestyle of busy young professionals. Singapore was the perfect market for us to design and learn on this new-to-the-world brand with our young professional consumers. The Lean founder team set out about designing an intuitive regimen of products in recyclable packaging with a simplified and stress-free branding to express the unique benefit of this new brand and product offering. They tested multiple expressions of their proposition on social media prior to finalizing their lead design and communication strategy. To learn small but quickly in a real selling environment, the team set up a small physical pop-up store inside Design Orchard. The 3D indoor display was locally designed and the new product available for sale. But as mentioned before, well-designed physical product and packaging is no longer the extent of our job as product designers, especially when you are designing for digitally native consumers. There is this instant expectation that any new brand has a cohesive digital presence consistent with the physical product experience. Digital storytelling on social media builds credibility for the new-to-the-world brand, but also for our teams to engage in more comprehensive storytelling about our products, the benefits, and the science behind our innovations. With minimal budget and being extremely lean in approach, the founders and our in-house R&D digital design team set out to develop and express the IO brand and product story in compelling digital content. The team recruited friends and acquaintances locally here in Singapore as models that fit the diversity of the IO brand persona. And they rented out a hip hotel in Singapore, Lloyd's Inn, for the one-day photo shoot, as well as various other locations around Singapore that fit the mood of the brand. The team created photography, videography content for the IO website, Facebook, and Instagram, with the intent to share digital content that evokes that swipe right attraction that consumers want to engage in and understand more. Evolving beyond developing just physical products, digital essentially gives design and development teams a voice and much more freedom to tell behind-the-scenes stories about the real people and the ideology behind a new brand. You can see here the lean P&G founder team, all employees from diverse skill sets, marketing, design, consumer knowledge, and R&D, being given a platform to tell the story behind the new brand they created. So looking back on this case study, digital truly enabled a broader and deeper connection to our new brand and product design beyond just physical product. Digital is a democratized platform in which any brand or product can engage consumers in a more meaningful innovation storytelling. Okay, so the final learning I have is how our process of designing product and consumer experience has evolved with the impact of instant feedback loops that digital enables. At P&G, a huge part of our product development process involves regular consumer interaction and understanding. Our consumer research, especially in early phases of creating product innovation, is often qualitative and very interactive. In these types of engagements, we are looking for early signs and signals of wow and of delight. Similarly, digital enables rapid testing of ideas, innovations, communication. The measure of success being behavioral engagement. A love, a like, a share, a click to understand more. This may sound easy enough, but in reality, the average percentage of consumers that engage in paid content on social media is just 1 to 3%. The vast majority of us simply view, but are not motivated or enticed to engage further. I think this really is where the role of design in phygital has become even more critical to evoking desirability, connection, and meaning to a new brand or a product innovation. One last example, which was unexpected, but also shows the power of digitally enabled feedback loops, is this. This was a new bar soap 3D design work from the Singapore Innovation Center. It's a beautiful ergonomic shape update, incredibly natural, beautiful fragrances, and new packaging for safeguard. What was unexpected was consumers creating and posting new uses for our product that we hadn't imagined, carving charms and turning our soap product into air fresheners. So in this way, real consumers in feedback, ratings, and review forums are providing feedback loops that inspire our design team to dream up future innovations. So in summary, consumer experience across physical and digital has evolved our product and innovation design process, enabling rapid experimentation, storytelling, and feedback loops. Thanks for the opportunity to share this story on behalf of the many talented designers, scientists, engineers, researchers, and marketers at P&G that make these case studies possible.